Hello everyone, I'm Nadia and I'm here today with a tag video. I've actually been doing quite a few tag videos lately and they have inspired me to do my very own tag video, and I'm gonna call it Bad Book Habits. So the rules are pretty simple. You just have to name 5 of your worst book habits. I know you all have some bad book habits, so go ahead and tell them. So now I'm gonna share my bad book habits. My first bad book habit is buying too many books. I know that some of you don't consider this a bad habit, but I do. I actually don't have that much money, so it's kind of stupid of me to be spending that much of my money on books. I definitely should be reading more books from the library, but I love buying books, especially the ones with the nice covers, and I do try to stop myself often, and I rarely also buy hardcovers, which are more expensive. But I can't stop myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'd probably end up as an old poor lady with a house full of books, but I don't care. My second bad book habit is I hate lending books to others. Now wait, before you judge me, just wait, I have an explanation for this one. I'm the kind of person that likes to keep the books intact. I don't want to break the spine, I don't want any notes in my books, I don't want destroyed pages or anything like that. And let me just show you what happened to my Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire book once I lent it to a friend. I mean, that's like, I could just strangle that girl. No, my book. How does anyone do this to a book, especially to a book that's not theirs? So from that moment I decided I don't want to lend any book to anyone anymore, which hasn't worked out that well for me, because if someone asks me for a book, I can just say, no, I'm not gonna give it to you because you might destroy it. So I just give it to them, but I never offer to lend a book, which is bad actually. My third bad book habit is that I never buy books from my local bookstores. I mostly buy my books from the internet, and I have some reasons for doing that. The first one is that it's so much cheaper because I live in Greece, and books that are translated into Greek usually cost like 20 euros, and I can find it on Amazon or Book Depository for like 9 euros, so it's no contest. And the second reason is that my local bookstores mostly have like more classic books or books from Greek authors. They don't have so many young adult books, and I've actually even stopped going there because I know I'm not going to find any books that I will be interested in, so why even bother? But I do feel guilty for doing this because I want to support smaller bookstores and not give my money to like big book companies, but I also don't want to pay like double money for a book. So yeah, my fourth bad book habit is also something I feel guilty about, and it's not reading better books. And I've actually been raised in a family where everyone reads quite a lot, and I've always felt the pressure that I need to read certain books like classics or historical books or books with a certain impact or meaning. I'm more the type of person that reads contemporary or young adults and stuff like that. So sometimes I feel guilty about it, and this is actually what I mean by bad book habit. Not reading these books, but feeling guilty for not reading them. And my fifth, and I think worst book habit, is I always read the end of the book. I buy the book, I read the synopsis, and then I go ahead and read the last sentence of the book. I always do this. And most of the times reading the last sentence of the book doesn't even make sense, and you forget it as you read the book. But what I do is, as I'm reading the book, I turn around again and reread the sentence, and it makes more and more sense as I go through the book, and sometimes it totally spoils the book for me, but I still can't stop myself from doing this. I think I need help. So these were my bad book habits. Now go ahead and tell me yours. I'm gonna tag some people, but anyone who wants to do this tag, just feel free to do it. Oh, and I want to apologize in advance for butchering some of your usernames. Sorry. So I tag Magali Najarian or Najarian, Booksteps, mizzbookzies, AMindNeedsBooks, evilclementine, thefaultinmybooks, antisocial book nerd 1, purplebookdragon, RamblingsAnd GreenTea, ThePerksOfBooks, Nerds Like Us 97, Amanda with Books and Writing, and Nina the Storyteller. So I hope you enjoyed this tag, and I'll see you next time. Bye!